Dagshub. Meta description. Dagshub is the GitHub for data scientists, co-founded by Dean Pleben, CEO, and Guy Smoilowski, CTO, launched in 2019. It is a cloud-based platform that allows data scientists to collaborate, build, deploy projects, and automate their workflows using data version control, DVC, and Git. 1. Introduction. GitHub is the favorite version control platform for developers. It allows developers to host and manage the source code, uncompiled code, for their applications and projects. In addition to storing code, GitHub allows developers and application builders to track changes to their code over time and seamlessly share/collaborate with other developers as needed. The popularity of GitHub is buttressed by the fact that over 94 million developers are on GitHub and 90% of Fortune 100 companies use GitHub. Despite its popularity and ubiquity, GitHub has several limitations that hinder data scientists and teams working with large datasets as part of their workflow. This is where Dagshub becomes relevant to overcome those limitations. 2. Problem space. Data scientists work with data sets of all shapes and sizes. These data sets can be large and unwieldy when training or evaluating machine learning models. Most conventional source code management (SCM) platforms like GitHub are good at managing source code, but these SCMs don't provide a seamless experience for working with large or unstructured datasets like images, audio, or video. GitHub in particular limits the files allowed in repositories to 2 gigabytes, a non-starter for teams with datasets orders of magnitude larger than that. With data science, it's important to track the code and the specific datasets used for training models. GitHub is extremely capable of tracking code changes, but managing and tracking datasets in huge files above the 100 megabyte strict file limit GitHub imposes is a roadblock. With these challenges, data scientists will have to look outside the box for a solution. One alternative is still using GitHub for SCM and then using a separate cloud object store like S3, GCS, or blob storage. Unfortunately, this approach has limitations and you will face issues bridging that integration between the SCM and the cloud object store for remote data storage. This fundamental challenge and inability to keep track of all the data used for model development and experimentation are known as the data version control problem. The industry has been looking to solve this. This is where a suite of players like Data Version Control, DVC, Neptune, Pachyderm, GitLFS, DoltHub, and LakeFS have devised solutions for data scientists to manage their code with GitHub, while seamlessly integrating with Object Store to manage and track larger files used throughout the ML lifecycle. 3. Solution space. DVC, Data Version Control, is the open-source version control system for machine learning projects that run alongside Git, mimicking Git commands and workflows. DVC helps teams version control their code in Git while tracking dataset changes in remote storage locations like Object Store. DVC does this tracking by replacing large files, datasets, images, documents, machine learning models, etc. with small metafiles easy to handle with Git. Dagshub is the SaaS offering that makes data version control easier for the masses by integrating with popular open-source tools like DVC, MLflow, FastDS, and Label Studio. Note, Dagshub doesn't replace DVC or compete with it. Dagshub builds on DVC with additional capabilities and integrations. In other words, Dagshub is to DVC as GitHub is to Git. Dagshub's friendly interface makes it easy for technical and non-technical folks to understand their pipelines, build DAGs, directed acyclic graphs, and provide a smoother experience for data scientists to manage their code, data, models, experiments, and pipelines from a single interface. 4. Installation options. Dagshub is a web platform, so setting up Dagshub is straightforward and involves the following steps. Create an account and repo in Dagshub, install DVC and the optional installation needed to use remote caches for a project, complete project initialization in Git and DVC. 5. Key product features. Dagshub has several important features that make it synergistic, not competitive, with GitHub and DVC. As indicated earlier, Dagshub doesn't replace GitHub or DVC, it augments them. Some of the key features of Dagshub include Dagshub storage, store data and models in Dagshub, Dagshub tracking, track experiments for full reproducibility, Dagshub annotation, annotate data from Dagshub, Dagshub pipelines, end-to-end machine learning on Dagshub, Dagshub's direct data access, stream and upload your data easily, Dagshub's reproduce results, reproduce experiment results. A complete list of Dagshub features and capabilities is available on their site. A friendly user interface that can be navigated by almost anyone, regardless of technical background, is a huge draw for the tool. Also, unlike GitHub, Dagshub automatically configures remote object storage for every repository with 10 gigabytes of free space. This is especially useful for teams that want to quickly get up and running without the overhead of purchasing and configuring additional remote storage. Teams with data limits exceeding 10 gigabytes can configure the remote storage with their favorite cloud storage provider. 6. Integration options. Dagshub provides a wide range of integration options with best-of-breed tools in the modern data space. Dagshub provides connectors to both GitHub Actions and Jenkins, which lets teams automate training and deployment on top of Git and DVC. Reference the Dagshub site for the most recent list of available integrations and APIs. Dagshub is 100% language and library agnostic. Teams can develop with their favorite language or framework of choice, i.e. Java, Python or R, Keras, or PyTorch, using Git for SCM as they normally would and DVC for versioning the data in remote storage. This is being transparently managed with visualizations and additional automation features within the Dagshub UI. 7. Pricing and licensing options. Dagshub is completely free for individuals. The free version comes with 10 gigabytes of storage and access to all the functions. Users or teams must subscribe to a premium version for additional features beyond the free tier. Pricing details are available on the Dagshub site. 8. Security and compliance. Dagshub is highly secure and adheres to industry security, evidenced by the fact that several reputable organizations trust and use the platform. For more stringent use cases and data residency requirements, teams can install a private instance of Dagshub in their cloud provider's VPC or on-prem physical servers. Reach out directly to the Dagshub team for more details. 9. Support and community. Dagshub has a YouTube page, Twitter page, LinkedIn page, and Discord community with 1,000-plus members, where members share insights and work together. If you are facing issues, you can ask questions in the Discord group or contact the support team for resolution. 10. Outlook and future plans. Dagshub plans to be the GitHub of data science and machine learning. Dagshub extends Git and DVC functionalities by providing an easy web-based interface to create and visualize complex directed acycle graphs, DAGs, pipelines. Dagshub has already attracted reputable organizations like Amazon, Discord, and Greycroft to its fold. The platform is promising, and we look forward to seeing more updates and innovations from the team.